Thanks for doing this. I was wondering how you organized your go-to-market and sales over time, especially like with limited resource in the beginning. It struck me you have a lot of the similarities to my marketplace, was a semiconductor marketplace, that you've got an axis of geography, the side of the marketplace, and then also like this concept of getting them into the marketplace versus long-term support. How did you decide what axes to divide your go-to-market on?
At the beginning, it was very simple. And, the more time I do this, simplicity is underrated. It's hard to keep. So at the beginning, it wasn't the sexiest, but it was like, let me hire people from other brokers and let's sell brokerage. How do you get someone to give you loads and then learn about that process? Have them set up meetings, speak with customers. Some founders don't like this if it's not in their personality, but even till today with this new kind of AI, agentic AI end-to-end product, I'm doing all the sales. I have 9 customer meetings this week because I can't count on my reps to understand everything the team built and then learn and then get the customer feedback. You know what I mean? It's a tall order, and that's one of the prices you pay for a complex business or a world where things are moving so quickly. So I think a lot of it should be founder-led sales. And if your network is not able to get you a lot of calls every day, then you might have to hire 1 or 2 sales reps from the industry. And their job is just to get you on the phone with customers. And you have to get good at asking the probing questions and figuring out clear next steps and really simplifying. How can you start working with me? How can I explain what we do in 3 to 5 slides so you understand the value I add and why you should care? Yeah, if you're doing a marketplace, presumably there's a clear need you're solving by helping them fulfill that need or find those products, like in the semiconductor space. So who's the stakeholder? Again, you just create a go-to-market motion. It's either a senior person who can build it, or you build it and you find reps that will go with you. But you just have to get a lot of at-bats, and you hopefully start codifying it somewhere. I sell to this person at this type of company. This is what I ask them in the first few minutes of the call. Depending on what they say, these are the value props I talk about for my product and my offering. And then if it resonates, this is what I do with next steps to start working with them. And that's like your V1 of a go-to-market motion. And then you can spend years optimizing each side, like getting 1,000 leads or learning how to sell your product better or improving your demo motion or hiring better salespeople, comping them differently. Like it becomes endlessly complex. But when you start founder-led sales, a few reps, and just try to codify who you're selling to, why they give a shit, how you make it easy for them to understand, and then try to have next steps and clarity so that it drives growth. And the last thing I'll say is I think one thing that YC did for me early on that was great, just like pick like one KPI that is a true measure of improving your business. And I think for marketplaces, that's especially true because you can go crazy trying to please both sides. In our case, it was gross revenue or bookings or whatever it is in marketplaces, and just try to ruthlessly grow that number week over week, month over month. And in the pursuit of growing that number, you should learn about the blockers, like my product's not good enough, I don't get enough meetings, or I don't have something on the supply side. And that just becomes your go-to-market, but also kind of the roadmap for what the business needs to do to keep growing, right?